This is my first attempt at making a video here, so I hope it comes out alright. Still got a lot to learn based on all the videos I've seen out there, a lot of good ones. Anyway, the story goes, we recently moved. Always wanted to have something similar to the homesteading sort of lifestyle, and not that we're homesteaders by any stretch of the imaginations, but more of just getting back to living a way that is more self-sustaining. Anyway, we bought a place out in a more rural area, little off the beaten path, almost 6 acres of land. Basically our perfect little place to live for our family. Have a small family. It's just me, my wife, and my daughter. And I have taken quite a few videos, but one of the first things I did when we got into this house was I started building a chicken coop. Always wanted to have chickens, fresh chicken eggs and stuff like that. So I had been watching videos, and I followed a YouTube creator, well, a YouTube video maker, and he has a channel, 2 of them actually. One's called Joeandzacksurvival and Northern Seclusion, and I really liked the way he built his chicken coops. And I had originally started following him because I come from southeast Louisiana, and I was watching some of his fishing and crawfishing excursions, and they kind of gave me a chuckle, but I really like watching him. He's a fun guy. He really knows his stuff. So I kind of based what I built off of watching some of his videos, and I have my own little spin on it. I do my own little twist. But basically, I found his design to be one that I really liked. So I went ahead and made some recordings and pictures along the way, and kind of trying to do this from scratch. So everybody who starts up doing this, I'm sure y'all know how this is. Anyway, I'm going to get on with it. I'm going to try and do a narration throughout the pictures and see what I can do. Hope y'all enjoy it. So when I first started building a chicken coop, I didn't really take any videos. All I did was snapshots. And I had gotten to this point. This was actually the second time standing it up. The first time I stood it up, I wasn't using as many braces, and it all fell down on top of me. Would have made for a great video, but it was more frustrating to get to that point and realize that braces work. Right here, I'm just getting all the boards that are going about waist height, basically using them to hold everything up to try and get some semblance of a steady structure going here. Next, I start working on I call them toe boards or base boards or bottom boards, and the header boards on the front of the coops. And this right here, if you notice, some of the wood I'm using, some of the lumber I'm using is treated wood, and some is just wood that I had left over from my mother when my mother and father built their house. So I always like free stuff, so I use what I had. In these next few pictures, just shows different angles with pretty much all the boards that I was putting at the mid height up. It just kind of gives you a little layout, little visual of how things are starting to come together. At this point, I was really thinking I was moving along fast. Right here you can see I'm starting to put some concrete down on the posts. Decided to start doing that because things were kind of wobbly and I didn't want to lose level or go out of square so much. That happened anyway because I just kind of cut a few corners. But anyway, this is the concrete going in, shored up. These next few sets of pictures are just, I guess I got to the point to where I needed to take a little break, so I just took pictures from all kind of different angles. All it does is just show different perspectives of what I had built. This is around midday the first morning, and by this time I'm thinking I'm rolling. But anyway, the more breaks I took, the more time catches up to you. By the time I got around to taking any more pictures, I had almost lost all daylight, so I had basically got to the point to where I got most all of the toe boards or bottom boards in, and I got the headers on the back of the coop put up, and that was a wrap for the day. So after I finish these pictures right here in the dark, I'm going to show you a little picture of the next day where I start the roof, and a little video where it's a snippet of a video that shows the framing of the roof and the rest of the sides. Alright, so far that's the old one the guy left here. In these next three pictures, I show the roof material going on and framing of the doors. I framed the doors wide enough so that I could fit my wheelbarrow through it, and I just wanted to have a good access point from all different directions. These next few pictures show me framing up the windows for the back of the coop and putting on the lumber that I need to use to hang the plywood on the back. This right here is just a little front view perspective, just to give a couple pictures to show it from the front. Right here below the windows, I start framing in what's going to be the nest box. And then here I am just putting on some of the plywood on the back of the coop. Starting to look like a coop from here. This was the final thing I did for that day. I'm pretty sure that's how I remember it. I did this a little bit ways back, so I'm kind of forgetting a few things here and there. But anyway, I went ahead and finished off putting the windows in, and I'm going to finish this video here with a little snippet from early on in the build, but I'm going to make a new video, start a new video with the next day. So thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. This is where we at so far. Got the roof on. Where the doors are gonna go framed up. Girl. Go ahead. Someone's tearing up my cabbage. What kind of bugs get in there? Anyway, spinach looks good where it's growing. Just buck joy right there.